In a quiet little town surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a young boy named Daniel. He was bright, curious, and full of ideas, but he had one big challenge. Daniel could never stay focused. His mind wandered like a leaf in the wind when he tried to read. His thoughts drifted to his favorite games. When he sat down to study, he found himself scrolling through his phone or daydreaming about hanging out with friends. His father, Mr. Reed, often shook his head and said, "Son, your mind is like a wild horse. If you don't learn to control it, it will carry you anywhere but where you want to go. But if you guide it with discipline, it can take you farther than you ever dreamed." Daniel always smiled, but deep down, he didn't take those words seriously. One afternoon, Mr. Reed took Daniel to meet Master Elijah, a wise old teacher known for helping young people reach their full potential. Master Elijah listened quietly as Mr. Reed explained Daniel's problem. Then, with a gentle smile, he handed Daniel a glass of water. "Walk around my garden," the teacher said, "but don't spill a single drop." Daniel thought it would be easy. But as he walked, he heard birds singing, leaves rustling, and children laughing nearby. Every time he turned to look, a little water splashed out of the glass. When he returned to Master Elijah, half the water was gone. "Why did you spill so much?" asked the teacher. "I got distracted," Daniel admitted. Master Elijah nodded. "This glass," he said, "is your goal. The water is your focus. The noises are on your life's distractions. If you keep looking away from your purpose, you'll lose what truly matters. But if you train your mind to stay steady, success will be yours." That simple lesson hit Daniel like a bolt of lightning. From that day on, he made a promise to himself. He would train his mind. He started small, waking up at the same time every morning, keeping his phone aside while studying, and giving his full attention to one thing at a time. He even began to meditate for a few minutes each day, learning to quiet the noise in his head. At first, it was hard. His thoughts still wandered, but he kept bringing them back. Slowly, things began to change. His focus sharpened, his memory grew stronger, his grades improved. The big test a year later, a national student competition was announced. Participants had to solve complex problems under strict time limits. Daniel decided to enter. When the day came, the questions were tough. Many students panicked, but Daniel remembered Master Elijah's words. He took a deep breath, focused on one question at a time, and ignored everything else. When the results were announced, Daniel was declared the winner. The crowd cheered, his father's eyes filled with pride, and Master Elijah smiled quietly, knowing his student had truly understood the power of focus. Daniel's story spread through the town. People began calling him the boy who mastered his mind, and the truth he discovered became a lesson for everyone. A disciplined mind is stronger than talent, luck, or even intelligence. If you feel a spark of motivation right now, don't let it fade. Start small, train your focus, strengthen your discipline. Because your next chapter of success begins the moment you decide to take control of your mind. Just like Daniel did, start today.